Oh! Kidney chaos, ay caramba, and putting the pain in champagne. Today, we're back at it, breaking down and reacting to all of the dramatic medical scenes and accidental injuries from the highly popular comedy improv YouTube channel, Smosh. Shut up! Let's dive right in.
Let's get into our top 10 injuries of Smosh. Number 10.
Number 10.
Okay, first though, I love it. They have bandages on, but don't put a circumferential bandage around your neck like that if you can prevent it. Sometimes you can put it on too tight and then you're compressing your blood vessels around your neck.
There was a scene where we were like freaking out or something and I was like, wah!
So the seat collar that is on him is what's called a type of aspen collar, it appears. So you see there's Velcro on both sides and it actually has more of a cushion. Typically not the type of seat collar that an ambulance will use or at the hospital.
And I was like shaking all over. And I think that was the first time ever that I like threw my neck out.
He throws his neck out. What does that actually mean?
What do you mean?
Does that mean you have a spinal cord injury? Do you like fracture a bone? Do you just have spasming of the muscles? Did you pull a tendon? Did you rupture a ligament? Did you cause a spinal cord injury because of a disc that was slipped? There's many different things that could happen.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Put it in reverse and...
Oh! So number 9 is a car versus pedestrian. You have to worry about whiplash injury and then landing on the concrete, hitting the ground. This direction, you see a hyperextension injury. You can snap the knee, crack the femur, you can crack the tibia.
Number 8.
I can't see. What does it say? It says a delicious smoothie? You're going down!
Oh, luckily our eyes are typically so advanced that your eyelid actually shuts really, really quick and tries to protect it.
Oh, there's a blooper, extra bloopy moment. Let's just see it. Let's just see it.
You're going down!
As long as it's not through the eyeball itself, they'll heal on its own. We'll probably use some ointments, typically a topical antibiotic ointment. Sometimes if there's an ulcer, you need a little bit more treatment and maybe a contact lens.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Ian's kidney stone.
Oh.
Yeah, so we don't really have a video of this.
Come on. That's not the size of a kidney stone. A kidney stone is a very hard kind of mineral deposit. We unfortunately see these individuals that have the kidney stone move into the ureters, can cause horrific pain at the size of 1 millimeter.
Ian getting waterboarded.
Waterboarding.
Favorite summertime activities like swimming lessons.
You're swimming, Billy!
I don't think they're actually doing that technique, and I don't advise that. That's highly dangerous. You can have somebody succumb to the aspiration of the water into your lungs, difficulty breathing. Stress of this can lead to cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest!
A lot of different bad scenarios, so please don't do this.
How is that? Is it terrible?
Luckily, we don't see anybody that comes to the emergency department with these exposures, but we do get people who get near drowning exposures. So if somebody has drowned, that means they've actually passed away from the drowning event, versus near drowning, they've survived.
Number 5.
Anthony's hernia in Smosh the movie.
Hernia is when part of your intestines pops through a defect in typically your abdominal wall somewhere. If you do get an abdominal type hernia and you can feel the lump, put pressure to the area and just hold it there, and eventually the intestines will try to suck back into the abdominal cavity.
Spoiler alert, I got a hernia. I'll let you know when. Okay. Right there. It was somewhere around there, dude.
Typically, if the defect or the hole is small and the intestines pop through, that is when you're at the highest risk of causing ischemia and dead tissue happening to the intestines, because the blood vessels are around the intestines. And if the hole is very small, you're going to compress those blood vessels and the tissue is eventually going to die. And then you'll need emergent surgery.
Number 4, Ian knees himself.
Here it comes.
For sure.
Oh.
Oh!
Right there.
Nasal injuries.
Your nose!
Increased risk of having a nosebleed and a nose fracture. Typically, if you're bleeding, there's a lot of pain and it's a little crooked, you have a nose break. Do we necessarily need to get an image of that? No, but a lot of people want to see it or have it.
You really hit yourself in the nose.
And it looks like...
If it is a fracture, majority of the time they're non-displaced or minimally displaced, so you just let it be and wait for the swelling to go down. If it's still crooked, you see an ear, nose, and throat doctor or plastic surgeon have it fixed.
We definitely added.
We added a loud hit sound because you couldn't hear it.
You gotta be careful. I've never broken my nose, but I've had it hit many times playing soccer, and I've had many nosebleeds from it. You also have to worry about infection. Considered an open fracture if you're having bleeding plus a fracture there.
Number 3.
3.
This is Jackass.
Oh, so interesting, right? Like, none of these seem bad, but people do injure themselves even if it doesn't look bad.
I mean, we're just asking to get hurt. Oh, that was it.
Well,
Body slam to the ground and whiplash head injury. It's on the ground, so the dirt gives a little bit, but not that much. Somebody's complaining of head pain, neck pain. If there's concern for skull fracture or intracranial bleed, we'll get a CT scan versus just watch and observe.
Number 2, Anthony and YouTube Rewind, severed thumb.
they gave us glass champagne glasses.
Yeah, and they kept telling us to hit him harder.
Here's what they got.
Oh gosh. A lot of times with glass injuries, we'll actually get a quick x-ray because you can't see glass if it's in the wound, but an x-ray will actually light it up. You can confirm that you're not sewing a foreign body back into a wound.
The stem of the glass flies towards Anthony's hand, and here's the injury photo. So you cut your finger.
Laceration to the thumb on the medial aspect. The nerves run there as well as the blood vessels.
There was a medic that
Yeah,
was
there was a
on
medic
set,
on set.
and he was like putting bandages on, and it just kept bleeding.
Keeps bleeding because the major blood vessels are on either side of each digit. You just put a decent amount of pressure on it, just with your own finger and maybe a little bit of gauze, and hold it for a while, and just don't take it off. That way it actually just stops bleeding.
All
Number
right,
1.
Number 1.
Oh.
My broken nose.
Did it actually hit you?
Oh my gosh, he actually hit him.
Literally felt my nose crack sideways.
break it?
And then I moved it back in the other direction.
I do think it's appropriate if you immediately see like you broke your nose or you have a dislocated finger, grab it, pull it straight, or do something really quick, because then the pain actually will be the least amount at that moment.
At least it looks realistic. It was perfect for the scene.
It's a little off there
It's still a little crooked.
As it healed, it was still crooked. It happens, and then you can go back and have surgery if you want to have the nose even adjusted more. Majority of the time, yes, for cosmetic reasons, but you also worry about any appropriate breathing. So this was really fun. This was quite entertaining to kind of see their injuries. You don't see like obvious major injuries, but people get hurt from very simple things. It just depends on how the body reacts versus the big, massive injuries that we see in the video games and the TV shows and the movies versus real life. It's a lot different. Also, I made fast-acting health supplements with you in mind. No matter what the issue, I got you covered. Check out Life Happens. You take them only when you need them. If you guys enjoyed this, definitely check out this playlist right here. And as always, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.